My fellow Americans, it has been 3 months since my last televised broadcast talking to the American people, but I wanted to talk for a few minutes more with the people about a crisis that has reached my attention. Because of the continued modernization and industrialization of the United States, particularly in the 1950s, 60s, and 70s, and the increasing forward trade in affairs, small mill and steel towns have been affected. This has not slipped my gaze. I see these towns and I see the American people struggling. I want to reiterate that as me, your President Joe Biden, and the rest of the American people are on your side. The government wants you to thrive, and everything we do for you is for the people. That is what the definition of democracy is: by the people and for the people. We do not want any of the American people to feel betrayed or bitter. But unfortunately, that is what is being seen in towns all over America that are experiencing this falling behind in the modern world. Primarily, I want to talk about the economic safeholds that are already in place to protect the American people in these towns, specifically after the unprecedented times of the pandemic of COVID-19 in 2020. This is where my plan of Biden economics come up. This is an economic system rooted in the middle and bottom class. Its goal is to grow the middle and lower class financially and economically, with opportunities for the building blocks of our capitalist economy. This plan makes strategic investments in the working class to ensure and empower these citizens. Secondly, I want to extend gratitude towards those who are in the lower and middle class. You are what keeps our economy together and growing. A quick solution that federal, state, and local governments could apply to situations like these is giving housing and urban development grants to places struggling that could be invested into many parts of building the community. Creating self-sustainable development plan is key for these communities that are struggling and decreasing, not only in population, but in jobs and opportunities as well. Through the continued addition and growth of Biden economics and the help from federal, state, and local governments, I wholeheartedly believe and think that we can bring back these communities that are falling behind and out of stride with the rest of the American places and economies. There is no need to worry for your future, whether you're in these communities or not, because as your president and under the administration that the United States government is under, no failure will take place and endure. Remember that the goal of the United States government is not just to protect like it was in past times, but to serve and help. New legislation is constantly being formed, voted on, and possibly passed, only improving the future of this country. This being said, the success of a nation cannot just be left to the government. The citizens and the people of the country also have to take part in the activities that will ensure advancement. The cooperation and help from the public is what will warrant accomplishments and success of these struggling communities. One more point before I close. Just because there had been bad experiences in the past does not mean that those will continue. Let us, as American people, move forward with an open mind as to what is going to come in the future. Setbacks like these are what test a nation's strength, and I know that the United States is strong enough to get through anything. Together, we cannot fail. Thank you.